All right. So the next thing I'd like to talk about is something I actually just came across the other day. Um, it's hiding blank rows in reports with repeating instruments. So one of the issues with REDCap reports that we've had to deal with forever is anytime you have an instrument or a project that has repeating instruments, um, anytime you wanted to look at that data in a report, it would bring up these blank rows for the report. And you would see, so essentially, because I have two instruments, if we go to the designer here real quick, I have a demographics instrument that's not repeating, and then I have a visit instrument that is repeating. Because of that, it will pull in that first blank row that is essentially a placeholder for the demographics data. So I don't have the demographics data in this report, but if I added it, then it would, the fields would be on the end here, and that's where the data would go. So it kind of puts that there as a placeholder. Um, Even if you don't have demographic fields, in your report, it always puts it there. And we've always run into problems on that because there was really no way to get rid of it. And I don't know how long this has been in place. It looks like it's been in place for a while. I've just never noticed it. Um, but if we go down to uh, the filters, one of the issues is that we can't filter on the repeat instance field. There's no way to access it through the when you look at the list of fields. It's only something that shows up in the view of the report, not in anything that we can access. And if you try to use advanced logic to say REDCap repeat instance equals or does not equal blank, that seems like it would be something that you could do because this is the field that the REDCap is using to show those instances, and we see it in the column uh, for the instances, but it's not allowing us to access this here. We get an error in the syntax and it doesn't run. So the way to do that is I just noticed this tip the other day because I had another project that uh, they wanted to see the list of instances, and I was messing with it, and I was like, oh, this is right here. We would have to use a smart variable, and right here it tells you exactly how to do it. It's show only repeating instance data, so you use the smart variable current instance, and then you set it to not equal to blank. So I'm going to copy this. And while I'm in here, I'm also going to pop up the smart variables here. And if we say current instance, so what this does is it returns the current instance for whatever record you're looking at. So if I'm in the visit form and I have a field that pipes in the current instance, it's going to tell me what that instance is. But you can use it to grab everything that has an instance or filter on everything that's blank. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm just going to paste this here. And what this is saying is that uh, I only want to see things where the current instance is not blank. So if we update this and we save the report, it's making a liar out of me. Um, oh, let's see. Where did I put that? It's going to be funny if it doesn't work because it worked this morning. Sec, let me look at my other project here. This always seems to happen whenever I do something, and then it works when I'm testing it on my own, and then when I go to demo it, it's slightly off. 1 second. Oh, that's what it is. Um, so you also have to uncheck this show data for all repeating instruments events for each record returned. There we go. So those are the two things you have to set. You have to uncheck that box, and then you have to put current instance does not equal blank. And now it will only show you records that have the repeat instance value, because um, the records that don't have it um, are blank here. And so that's the only way that you can um, filter anything on uh, this using the repeat instance value or any of the instances. You probably could also do it with the instrument, because the instrument would be blank. Um, and to keep one thing I also want to mention is that you only have to do this when you have an instrument that has a repeating instrument that is not the first instrument. So if we go back to the designer here, and we drag this up so that now it's the first instrument, and we go back to the report will show just the repeating instance. And that's because REDCap uses the first instrument as sort of the framework for displaying the records. And since everything in that first instrument has a repeating instance, even if they're not, doesn't have multiple instances, um, it's already setting the framework there, because it's anything that you put in there is going to have an instance tied to it. When you have the demographics instrument as the first instrument that's not repeating, it's setting a framework of just a basic project that doesn't have repeating, and then you're adding an instrument that has repeating, so then it has to accommodate that later. So when you have a record for the demographic, it's only that record ID. It doesn't have an instance, and REDCap doesn't default to automatically put instance one for everything, because there are a lot of projects that don't have repeating instruments. So once you add a visit, or once you add an instrument that's repeating, those two columns get added to your report, this repeat instrument and this repeat instance. Um, and so then that is what causes this to happen. I haven't looked to see how this affects repeating events, because when you do a repeat instrument, if you have a longitudinal study, you have the choice of either repeating the instrument within the event, or you can repeat the entire event itself if there's multiple instruments that are going to be being reused over and over again. I haven't looked at that. So this is just strictly for a classic project that has an instrument that repeats, and it's not the first instrument in the list. So does anybody have any questions about that? All right. And I would recommend going into the playing with the advanced filter logic. There's some other ones in here, like if you only want to see the first repeating instance or things like that. Um, this might be a good thing if you have a lot of records that have different numbers of instances, and you want to know what the last instance is. There is a smart variable for that. So you can have like next instance, last instance. So if you want a report that's just, tell me how many, like if you've contacted people and you want to know how many times you've contacted them, and it's all going to be different, you could just give me a report with the last instance, those kinds of things. If you want to know what the next instance is, so I think using the advanced filter logic and the smart variables would be helpful with creating some of the reports. So uncheck that. All right.
Thank you, Manny.
Yep.